With Dragon's Dogma 2 just a couple of weeks out, the developers have released the app where you can create your main character, the Arisen, and your main pawn. The great thing is, any characters you create in this app will transfer straight over to the main game on release, meaning you can get all the creation parts out of the way now, so that on launch day you can jump straight into the action. Hi, I'm Dan from Realm Space Gaming, and in this video I'm going to be going through the creation process and everything you need to know when making your own character. Welcome to the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator and storage. If you're not sure how to download this, I will pop something up on the screen now. But basically, you just go to the Dragon's Dogma 2 Steam page, scroll down, you'll see a big green banner which says exactly what you see on the screen. Click download and it's completely free. And then just to note again, which I did note in the intro, is any main characters, pawns you create in here will transfer straight over to the main game once it's released. Which again, I think is a fantastic thing because I can spend hours and hours creating a character sometimes, which means then I'm wasting hours of gameplay. So I can get all this done now before the game's even out, and then boom, launch day comes, I'm straight into the action. So let's go through the character creator, shall we? So first off, you've got the Arisen, which is the main character, and you've got the main pawn. So let's have a look at the Arisen first. You'll have 5 character slots, which I think is a fantastic amount. You've got 4 provisions that you can select right out of the gate. So you can have a character for each provision and a spare one. And if you want to know more about Dragon's Dogma 2 provisions, then we will have a video coming out very shortly. So make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out. Anyway, let's get on to this. So you've got to create your character. So you will be given the option to choose a preset or create a new character. So for those who aren't really that bothered about the look of their character, you could just choose a preset, and this takes a lot of time out of things. Again, that's if you're really not too bothered about your character. So as you can see, we've got a lot of base options. So we've got the beasties, male and female, and we have the humans, male and female. So again, let's choose this girl. So you'll choose a starter. As you can see, it brings you straight onto almost like the end screen where you can finalize. So you've got the voice you can select, you've got the vocation which you can select. So you've got plenty of voices to choose from. You've also got the 4 vocations: fighter, archer, mage, and thief. If you're wanting to learn more about the vocations in the game, then make sure you subscribe, because we will be having a video coming out very shortly on these from the main man, that is Brandon. And then you've got detail customization. So even if you have selected a preset, it does give you the option to come in and tweak all the sliders. Then you've got the body. So again, you can change the shape of your body as a preset. So if you want to stick with the preset but just make her a bit thinner, a bit wider, taller, shorter, you've got the options here. And again, I can't iterate enough how much customization this game has. So let's back out the preset and let's go to create a new character. So as you will see here, you have 4 to choose from, and this is just whether you want to be a male or a female, and whether you want to be a human or a beastie. So let's go for a human female. Then you will have the base body, so the same as we saw earlier, except you've got to pick it first this time. So let's just go for an average kind of build, I assume. I don't know. Let's go for this body here. Then we've got a base head. So again, it gives you a little bit of a starting point with 5 slides. So you can have anywhere from young to old, wrinkles, no wrinkles, whatever you decide you want, really. And again, this makes a great base for your character. So let's go for let's go for her. Then we've got the second stage of base head, which will allow us to tweak the hairstyle. So let's just go for this. And then we've got the face shape. So let's go. I'll tell you what, let's go. There we go. That'll do. So you've selected a base head. Yeah. Now, once you've selected everything, now you get into the meat and potatoes of the app, really, I suppose. This is where the sliders come in, and I must say there are a lot of sliders. And from a gamer who likes to well, I like to have one character that at least looks something similar to me that I can, I can get as close to as possible. And then the others I tend to go a bit crazy. So as you can see, plenty of sliders. So you've got the height. I did see a few people complain about the height. I think in the previous game you can go below 160, but well, as you can see, you can't on this. You can go all the way up to 215 though, and if you zoom out, I can't zoom out enough because she's that tall. So let's keep her on the screen for now. And then you've got all types of muscles that you will have on your body. And as you can see, which is, again, something I really enjoy, is each part of the body that will be edited is highlighted first. So sometimes, even if you tweak something ever so slightly, you're not actually sure what you're tweaking, or you can't really see it. But at least when it's highlighted, I can see exactly what is needed. Well, I can see exactly what is being edited at the time. And again, the sliders. So I can have her belly. I can make her belly a bit bigger, make it a bit slimmer. I can have her legs. I can have it so she's on the lifting machines 10 times a day. I can have it that she skipped leg day in the gym. I can have the traps. I can have lower body. I can have all sorts. So that's the body. So then you've got the head, and it's the same thing applies. You've got so many sliders to choose from. You could honestly make your character look like anything, really. I saw one Reddit meme, and it was what people were calling the typical Brexit look. And if I can find the image, I'll pop it on screen now because I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I've not giggled like that in a while, and being British myself, it's quality. So again, we can make her look like a bobblehead if we really wanted to. Head length, so we can really bring it long. Head width, so we can bring that out again. Head depth, face height, so we can make her let's give her a big old forehead. Neck length, make her a bit of a giraffe, and then neck thickness, make it that she works that neck out in the gym. Then you've got the upper body. So again, we kind of did the upper body almost, but this is the upper body in more detail now. So check chest. So we can make her a bit chesty. We can we can really push the boundaries here if we wanted to. We can certainly show parts of her. So we've got the chest height, so we can make it so that she's she's doing all right for herself, or maybe aged a little bit. So we've got the torso width, depth, again arms, so we can make it like we can make it so that she could pick anything off the top shelf in Tesco. It's unreal. Forearm thickness, so we can make it so that she can probably bench more than I can bench, which wouldn't be hard, to be completely honest with you. So we've got that. Then we've got the lower body. Again, plenty of sliders to mess around with here. As you can see, rear size. So I think this, so we can make it so she's packing in all areas, so to speak. Waist size. Give her a nice waist. Oh, it's unreal. This posture. Now, I had a bit of a play around with this before, and the posture I find is fantastic. So movement style. It might not seem like you can see it, but she's kind of faster there, and then as we bring it down, she gets a lot slower. We've got the elbow angle, so this will be where the elbows are sitting. We can bring it so she's sure of herself. We've got the knee angles, which we can bring right in, and then we've got the posture, and this is what I like to call the Danny Aaron's posture. If anyone, I'm sure a lot of people know Danny Aaron's on the British side of YouTube. They will be aware, but yes, you can have her there, or you can have her right back, so she's prowling the streets. So I tell you what, let's have her a bit like Gollum. Lovely, lovely stuff. And that brings the body. And then again, you can go into more details with the head, skin, brows, eyes, nose, ears, cheeks, mouth, jaw, chin, all of these. So this is where you'll tweak the base head, which is what we saw earlier. But especially for the skin, we can choose all sorts of skin colours. We can have a Like she's got, well, can have her all sorts. I'm not sure grey skin, but we can have grey skin. We can increase the wrinkles. Again, brow height. It's unreal. You need to. My biggest tip in this game would be to just sit down and take your time creating your character. Obviously, I'm messing around here, but when I do come around to make my character properly, I can assure you I will be spending hours and going into detail on every single one of these because it's absolutely insane. Again, body hair. Who gives root and tip blends? Who does that? That's like unheard of. Well, there's only a few games that I've seen something similar to this. The sheen, how shiny the hair is, where it's shining, the root colour, the tip colour, the hairstyle itself. It's unbelievable. Again, brows, makeup even. So, ladies or men, if you want to go to town, let's say you're a makeup artist, you could really go into quite a lot of detail here. As you can see, you've got cheeks, so I don't know, foundation, eyeshadow, eyelashes, the shapes, the density, the teeth. I think she can have missing teeth. Where is she? So this is like she's headed off to Turkey and she's had all her teeth taken out to put new ones in. No, we don't want to do that. And then we've got more. So we've got tattoos and markings. So if you want to have a tatted up, if you want to have a battle scarred, you can. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Look at all these sliders. You can change the opacity, the intensity, how it tilts, whereabouts on the body it is. It's not just the case of, oh yeah, just pick a tattoo and it's on his arm or her arm. No, you can change everything about the tattoo, so you can have it as realistic as possible. We've done the detail customization, the body, the base head. So now you can choose the vocation. Again, vocation video coming out very soon. And then you've got the voice. You can test all the voices. You've got an unbelievable selection of voices, whatever you want really. It's quite in detail. And then you can also toggle the equipment. So you can show her with the armor or no armor. Obviously that depends on the vocation. So if I click mage, she'll have the mage outfit on. Thief, a thief outfit. Fighter, she'll have the fighter. And archer, she has the archer. Again, select your voice, click finalize, and then you can name. So first name could pretty much be anything, and then second name you've got a choice. Oh, I wonder if they've got my name. Oh no, they don't. But and then you click confirm. You have the main pawn. So again, 5 slots for the main pawn. You can choose a preset, and you pretty much go through exactly the same thing that we've just been through. It's exactly the same, but this is for your pawn instead. So if we quickly go through, we'll go, yeah, we're happy with all this. Go to the body, posture, yeah, all that. Now, the only difference here from the main character is you've got the inclination. So when it comes to the pawn, your pawn can be kind-hearted, calm, simple, or straightforward. I think I'll definitely go for the simple. And then you get a different array of voices that you can choose from. And then same again, you'll finalize. Cannot finalize. Yeah, let's just quickly. Yeah, that's fine. Vocation. She could be an archer. Let's finalize. Again, you can name your pawn. So first name, and then second name is a list of presets. And that about wraps up everything that you will need to know or see in the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator. If I was to give any advice, I would say just sit down for maybe an hour or two and just go to town. There's that many sliders, you just have to go through each one and see where you're at. You just have to go through each one and see where you're at.